All right, welcome back to Cooking with Frank the Tank. This week we got a special for you in honor of Back to School Week. So this reminds me of lunchroom stuff, the lunch lady land. You got Adam Sandler fans, you'll remember that. This is we're gonna do good old-fashioned goulash. Con, get a picture of everything we have here. This is most of what you need. You need 2 pounds of ground beef, you need a large can of tomato sauce, 1 or 2 cans of tomatoes. We're gonna use half this beef broth. We have a white onion chopped up, 3 garlic cloves all minced. This is 2 cups of water. We're gonna actually use 2.5. And as far as spices, we got some Italian spice, bay leaves, black pepper, salt, and some vegetable oil. That's really all you need. Later on, we'll put some noodles and cheese in it, okay? But as always, you gotta start off with Busch Light. All right? By the way, if anybody knows anybody at Busch, have them contact me. Maybe they want to sponsor me for this show. Oh, I want to hit the lips. Okay, so we're going to turn on our pot. There we go. And the first thing we're going to do is 2 pounds of ground beef right in the pot. Now we're going to cook this about halfway through. Okay. Once it's about halfway cooked, we will add the onions and garlic. Once it's fully cooked, we'll add all of our liquids and spices, okay? I will post the recipe in the comments, in the comments or description, and I'll update you along the way. Right now we're gonna brown this beef about halfway, add all of our liquids, okay? Actually, I'm sorry, we're gonna add the onions and garlic, then we'll add all the liquids. Okay, so we'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, we're back to part 2. As you can see, the meat's about halfway cooked. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add our 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. If you want to use olive oil, that's fine. We're going to add our onion and our garlic. Okay, and we're going to let the rest of this cook together until that meat's fully cooked. Okay, once it's fully cooked, we're going to add our tomatoes, our sauce, our broth, our water, and our spices. And like I said, this is our back to school special. Back in my day, lunch ladies fixed this all the time. Today's kids probably want to eat this. If we didn't eat, you know what they told us, Colin?
What?
Starve. I don't care. Get out of line. No soup for you. All right? But this was actually the bomb. This was good stuff. My kids love it, even though 2 of my girls are now vegetarians. So whatever. More for Colin and I, right, bud?
Yep.
All right. We'll be back in a few minutes when we add this other stuff in. Okay, we're back. And as you can see, the meat's fully cooked. Colin, get a good look at that. We're going to turn it off just for a minute as we add our other stuff. Now you need 2.5 cups of water. And there's 2 right there. So let me get in there a 1/2 cup of water. Okay. You need a 1/2 cup of broth. Should be about a 1/2 can. 1/2 cup of beef broth, and it goes 1 or 2 cans of tomatoes. That's up to you. If you want to use 2 cans, do it. I use 1. Sometimes I use 2. I might get a couple fresh tomatoes out of the garden. 1 big can of tomato sauce or 2 regular size cans. Let's get that in there. Let's go ahead and give that just a little bit of stir. Mix it up well. Now, you want 1 tablespoon of salt. Now, I'm not going to waste my time measuring everything. That's about a tablespoon. You need a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Just take that off. Okay. Okay, tablespoon of Italian seasoning. A 1/2 tablespoon of pepper. I'm not going to put that in my hand. We're just going to shake that right in there. Okay, and you need, let's go ahead and stir that up a little bit and turn this back on. Now we're going to turn it on low, or a lower setting, lower heat. Okay, we're going to put 3 bay leaves in there. Now, you want to take these out before you serve it because you don't want to eat these. They might hurt coming out. But for now, we're going to put them in there, add some flavor. Okay, again, we're going to stir that up. have a nice low heat going. We're gonna simmer this for 20 minutes. So Colin, at 520, this will be ready to go for the next step, which is noodles. Okay. All right, it's been about 20 minutes and we're getting ready for our second to last step. Now would be a good time to pick those bay leaves out if you can. If you see them, stir that up a little bit. Colin, you can get a shot of that. There's another one right there. Let's get those little boogers out of there. And I'm not seeing the third one, so we'll get it later. But what we're gonna do is add 2 cups of noodles. This is elbow macaroni, 2 cups of noodles go in. Okay, we're gonna keep it on the same heat, a low simmering heat. Gonna have to stir this every now and then. But this is gonna take 30 minutes, this next step, okay? So 2 cups of elbow macaroni for 30 minutes. All right, we got one more step. We're almost ready to eat this. Okay, we're back and it's been about 30 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat off. Colin, get a good look at that. That's almost exactly what it's supposed to look like. Your last step, you take about a 1/2 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. You dump it in there and stir that up. That's gonna make your sauce just a little bit thicker, okay? So boom, we have goulash. We're gonna let that cheese melt in there for a minute. We're gonna dip a bowl out and we're gonna put a little bit of shredded mozzarella on top of it. Okay, you do that at the end. So we'll let it cool off there for a minute. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe. Someone contact Bush for me, get me a sponsorship. And your dad joke for the week. Again, we were doing this in honor of back to school, right? Okay, so what do you call a teacher who never farts in public?
I don't know, what do you call it?
A private tutor. How's that goulash, buddy?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your 4th bowl?
Mm-mm.
No? All right, buddy.